Hello everybody, here is another headlight update. So as you know, I recently had those other headlights, Zentech, that I probably told you guys about, how they did not work at all, and how pissed off I was about it. Well, anyways, good news, the new ones came in, and they worked phenomenally. I cannot talk, excuse that. Unedited, or I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but anyways, I was a little worried about the box because it came in a pretty thin box, but I'm happy to say it came with all the proper hardware that any HID kit should. Came with all the wiring, all the adaptive harnesses and stuff like that, which was great. I'm topping off the battery since I've been working on the lights without the car running, since I'm in the garage. So that way I won't be stuck on the side of the road. Anyways, so I installed them and bolted the ballast into the two sides. As a matter of fact, I'll show you. Bolted one here, and here it is. These are really nice ballasts, by the way. You can just feel the quality when I just immediately noticed the quality when I started to work with them. They just felt a lot more expensive, a lot more, just a better build all around versus the Zentech. And I got these instead. Amazon rushed them to me this Saturday. I installed them this morning, but I was out of town yesterday, so didn't get the chance. But anyways, bottom line is that it worked out beautifully. I got this headlight aimed. This one was already aimed, but I adjusted the beams so they line up together, and I figured out what the line is. Here's that tiny little, usually the beam has this little line. It will go straight across and dip down and then keep going. I thought that was some sort of a design flaw where they didn't think to make it perfectly straight. That's actually purposeful because you drive on the right side for US roads, right? And it makes sense now. That little line is a horizon adjuster. So what you do is once you have your beams aimed and leveled out together and they're in sync, what then happens is you have a straight line, a continuation line going all the way across, then you have a bit of a dip. This is so when your beam is casting itself off towards the side more, you are not blinding oncoming traffic as badly as you would with a lower horizon line. I mean, they could have it lower in general, but that's actually kind of a smart idea. And it's on both the lights, and it's the same way. So that way, it doesn't matter which light is on which side. It has the same function. So, you know what I mean? There's no mixing it up. But there is a top and the bottom. And thank God, they do have a label. But basically, if you know how lenses work, a lens will turn things upside down. So the solenoid, even though the little flap looks like it's on the top and it opens up the beam from the bottom up, or from the top up, that means the solenoid should be facing the bottom. It should always be doing that because that means that you have if it's flipping it upside down, when the solenoid opens up downwards, that means the beam is actually open up upwards on the top. So might seem a little controversy to most of you, but that's the way lenses work. If you didn't know that, well, now you do. Anyways, enough chit chat, enough lollygagging. Time to see them in action. And these ballasts, they make a bit of a buzz as they warm up, but once they are completely on, and I know it kind of looks green on the camera. I'm not sure why. But anyways, it's not green. It's 600K bulb temp. And when you have, it actually looks more like 500K when you have the 55 watt ballast. I had the 35 watt ballast before, and the bulb temp would definitely looks like had a much more bluish tint to it. But here's the little horizon line I was telling you about. So I have it where I got it as close as I could to line up with the continuation. But it does dip down, and then it continues across. That's so you don't blind drivers as much. And just when I was installing, I installed one first, and so I really got a side-by-side comparison when I first did it. And not only was it bright, much brighter from the start, it was, like I said, it looked more like 500K. It matches the running lights more now, but because it's burning at a much higher power capacity, it looks like it's a lot better. So I was afraid the blue tint would be too much, but now that the headlights are just going to be brighter in general, and the bulb temp looks like it's going to be more true, I'm excited about that. And like I said, I know I was kind of criticizing the LEDs for having that opposite bulb temp, but look at it now. They look identical. So I can't really, I was actually wrong. These LEDs are true 600 Kelvin bulb temp. I didn't realize it depends on the power output of the lamp, but it is 600 Kelvin, and the LED is proof that the LED is right. And when you have a 55 watt ballast, it's not going to be as blue tinny, but it's going to be it's going to have that perfect white look to it. You know, it's not going to be too much, but of course, when you're driving around, you know, to other cars that might look when you go on a bump or something, sometimes you've probably seen this with BMWs or Mercedes. It looks like it's blue for a second. Got a big blue tint to it. There's a name for that, and I forgot what it's called, but you can actually see the little rainbow right here. That's what that has to do with it. You can see there's red, and there's this little blue line right here, and that's what you're seeing. But anyways, having that said, I'm very, very, very pleased with this product. Like I said, $48 on Amazon. Amazon Prime members get free 2-day shipping. You can't expedite it from that. You know what I mean? 2 days is as fast as it comes. And it came at 12:48 Saturday morning. You know what I mean? So, and very surprised. It came through the Postal Service, and the Postal Service has actually been shipping most of my 2-day shipments, and it's actually been coming here quite fast. I'm surprised. So, if you're not rush ordering it through the Postal Service, it's going to take forever. But I guess if you rush order it and Amazon pays the premium for it, I guess they take it seriously and they get it to your mailbox quick. So I was very happy to see that. And you know, I like that's the only downfall to ordering things offline is it takes so long, la la la, yada yada yada. And I'm more of a person where I kind of want the product as soon as I can get it. Oh, and by the way, let me show you the brights. It's going to open up the solenoids, so you can see you got a much broader spectrum. See, regular, bright, regular, bright, regular, bright. But anyways, I'm very, very pleased with this product. It's bright, and I can't wait to use it at night. I'm looking forward to seeing how bright it is, because when I first put the projector lenses in, I only had one going, and it was only on 35 watts, and it was still brighter than both of the stock housings running on 35 watt HIDs, which was still brighter than the halogens. So that says something right there. So I'm super excited to get this thing out at nighttime and see what its true capabilities are. And I drive a lot at night for my job, for delivering food and stuff like that. And this is going to make it so much easier to find houses, to see mailboxes, things like that. That's the biggest issue, is finding mailbox numbers and house numbers. So this is going to be a huge help. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. If I update anything else, I shall tell you. And thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Your feedback is very important to me. I do these projects because I love them, but I am somewhat of a perfectionist. And so any constructive criticism as to how I could have done it better, or if you have any tips or anything for me, please tell me, because I've never been to any sort of training for this kind of stuff, but I've done so many things like it over the years that I know a lot more than most people do, and that's why I'm able to do it myself. But I'm open ears, you know what I mean? I'm eager to learn. So if you know something I don't, please tell me. Anyways, thanks. Bye.